Hi, I'm Doug, and what I'm going to show you today is how to make your own garden vermicomposter. You see a lot on the internet, the large tubes that you can put in your garden. You bury them halfway down and it has holes in it that you can throw your food waste into, and your worms will compost it and kind of move it out, the castings out to your garden. And these will work just the same, and they're a little cheaper and you can do them yourself. All it takes is an 1/8 inch bit, a 1/4 inch bit, and a 1 1/4 inch bit. That's what I use to make my bucket. I like the 1 1/4 inch holes because it kind of spaces it out evenly, and it leaves a lot of room for the worms to go out and then find their way back. Now what I start with is just a regular plain old bucket and a template that I made. This is so I have evenly spaced holes. And I made it a little curve so that I can tip it upside down and it'll stay right into place. And each one of these little holes that I've made, I can really quickly go around the bucket. Now the worms don't care if your holes are not perfect, and it's going to be this part of the bucket gets buried. And like I was saying, this part of the bucket gets buried halfway into the garden, so you don't see the holes. So you can drill them in any pattern. Alright, that part of it is done. Now the 1/4 inch bit is for the bottom, so you have good drainage. Your worms may go in and out of that area, but they generally won't because they're top feeders, so they're gonna stay on the top part of the compost and go in and out of your bucket. That's why you want the big holes. I have these holes about every 2 inches. Okay, so the small holes are drilled, so I'm done with the template. My drain holes are drilled. And now I'll use my 1 1/4 inch bit and use my other holes that I drilled as a guide. Now it is good to have a screwdriver on hand. It's good to have a screwdriver on hand to pull out your little plastic pieces. Otherwise they'll jam it up after a while. What I like to do after I'm done drilling all the holes is I like to get out a knife and cut out the little strips of plastic so it doesn't get into my garden. And it might take a little while, but it looks better. And Alright, now let's take a closer look. So this is what the inside of your bucket will look like. Your little 1/4 inch holes on the bottom and your 1 1/4 inch on the side. And when you put it in your garden, you want to fill it to about 2/3. You want to bury it in the ground 2/3 of the way down. And then I would put in 3 inches of bedding. And then you just start throwing your food waste in. If you've seen redworms in your garden, you can just feed it and the redworms will come. But if not, I would probably put in half a pound. Half a pound of redworms would be just plenty for this. And if you have a large garden, you can put in multiple buckets. So that's our garden composter, vermicomposter. So this is our garden vermicomposter. You can make it yourself, and if you don't have the tools and you don't want to do it, and you live close by, I can do it for about $12. Thanks for watching the video.